Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Alert Coins channel. This is Rich making another movie about XRP today, as always. Today, we're going to talk about XRP. I hope everyone is having a great day, no matter where they are in the world. But I had to begin with this. In this way, everything makes sense. It would be like playing Monopoly and never buying any goods or investments that make money. Take the role of someone who just went around giving $200 to rich people while trying to avoid going to jail. That's how most people live. And it's true, I talk to a lot of people who don't care about anything. They work 5 days a week and look forward to going to the bar on the weekend. The next Monday, they're broke again, and they can't get out of this hole. At the same time, they only complain about prices and how they can't pay their rent or bills. You should treat life this way, though. People who want to get away from 9-to-5 jobs and rising prices need to put their money into something. Imagine that you never put money into anything. It's beyond my comprehension how people manage. Because investing in what we're investing in brings us one step closer to financial freedom every time we invest, no matter how much we invest. I say that a lot because it's true. If you don't put money into anything, what will happen? There will be no action. No matter how much you put in, though, you have something to look forward to. Take a look at this from Chad Stein. Brad Garlinghouse says that they are working directly with 10 countries, though not all of them have said that they will be making CBDCs. Listen to this. Ripple has put money into this and is working with tens of countries around the world to make digital currencies that are backed by central banks. It's a stable coin if it's backed by the national bank. The government just gave it out. Brad's explanation that it's just a government-issued stablecoin is great. Is it because they want to do something in the United States right now? A plan for a stablecoin is being worked on. That's the only thing they can think about, because that makes a CBDC possible. It seems like they want to get it out there before the next election. I believe that has always been the plan with this government. eCBDC will become a part of the system as soon as it goes live in the United States. You've passed the point of no return, so you can't go back. Remember that. This is from Smoke. The story will be different when real-world goods are added to blockchain. 4.5 quadrillion dollars. There are huge amounts of money that are expected to flood into the digital asset market just by tokenizing real-world assets. When the process of tokenization speeds up, I believe we will begin to see the first signs of usefulness for these cryptocurrency-based services, and that will also help us figure out how quickly the price can change. Boom. An XRP analyst at the Frankfurt Stock Exchange thinks that XRP will go up 20 times and reach $10. This is an old movie, but you already know that $10 XRP has been talked about in the XRP community since before 2020. I remember the 2021 run-up. According to the plan, we were going to hit $10. That story is being told again. This is from Barry C. I mostly disagree with him. At one point, he asked for $1 million worth of XRP. But I do agree with him on this. XRP I'd like to buy more joke coins with that dollar. At $3, XRP is at an all-time high. XRP at $5, a lot of people are confused. Why does it start to move? At $10 for XRP, FOMO starts to show itself. People will still not believe it, though. It's going back to $3 for sure. That's been said how many times? Things are going to go really well until we reach $10, but then they're going to go back down to $3. That's also a long story that keeps going. It's FOMO to buy XRP at $100. Oh my God. XRP has great relationships that are used all over the world. Real world things. For $1,000, I can get 10x XRP, 10x XRP for $1,000. My opinion is that Ripple taking that 10% of Swift's business is what will really get XRP to $100. And I'm sure that will happen. At $1,000, XRP is the majority cryptocurrency and all the money in the world. People will wait all month to buy one XRP. I truly believe that is the path we are following. No one could say for a whole day that XRP will never reach $1,000. It's said all day long, all over X. But you should know that the markets for tokenization, cross-border transfers, and carbon credits are all growing quickly at the same time. Afterwards, you look at the liquidity polls that show that banks will keep XRP secret. A 4-digit XRP isn't out of the question for me because I believe we can get there. When is it going to happen? Not a single person knows. Will that happen in the next few years? Most sure. But how many years? Everyone always says 2030. But I believe things are moving much faster. In fact, I believe that was the year when they wanted to finish everything. But I believe it's going more quickly now. These changes are happening faster than they should because of too many things. Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, says this is what the crypto business needs to work on to get a lot of people to use it. He says that I talk a lot about usefulness in the crypto macro ecosystem. We had to think about problems. That won't work in the long run if we only pay attention to trend cycles or speculation. Why is Bitcoin's price going up right now? Talk and hope that it could go even higher. That's going to fall apart in the end. All of that excitement is going away now because it can't last. And I believe that's how what Ripple is trying to do is seen. Make it clear who our client is. Make it clear what problem we're supposed to solve for them. When companies get involved with XRP and Ripple, a lot of people will start to use them. They will also bring it to their clients and so on. And all of a sudden, everyone will know about Ripple and XRP. I believe we can reach that goal, and I believe we are already well on our way. Also, I don't think that's too far off. David Schwartz, the chief technology officer of Ripple, doesn't like Donald Trump's new plan to cut taxes. He thinks that this will destroy the value of the US dollar. The US dollar is already useless in my eyes. Schwartz said that the government can only print money because taxes make people want money. You could not pay for government without taxes, but not with dollars. The CTO of Ripple warned that the value of the US dollar could drop quickly if taxes were not there to drive demand. This is my issue. People still print money even though we all pay taxes. They keep spending money. In the United States, we are spending a lot of money. Also, I believe they could make a simple tax that everyone pays, when we switch to gold backs. I don't think we'll need all these taxes like we do now. Also, I believe David Schwartz should stay with technology since taxes are the main reason people can't afford to live a decent life. Because we agreed to use the petrodollar, they are going to print money. At the same time, other countries bought our loans. On top of that, they waste our tax money on useless things. They are still spending money, and it doesn't look like they will stop. But why are we really not moving forward right now? That which you are is most important. Then, the blockchain account. We are getting there, especially in the long run. Listen to this from Wastewind. Getting there, but especially in the future, you'll be a real person or maybe a business using this. You'll be a person and want to interact with something Web3, Web3, Web3. So you'll sign into a Platform One identity, have a few blockchain accounts, and use a mix of custodial and non-custodial wallets. It only costs one identity to exchange, so I think it's important that you use this same identity on all of these sites. He's telling you that you will need a digital ID to get into Web3. I also believe that you will need a digital ID to get into the new banking system. But this idea comes from the World Economic Forum in Ripple. In the year 2020, they talked about this. We still don't have a good answer for the digital identity problem. Listen to this. The problem of digital identity has not been fully fixed yet. This is a really big deal. Unfortunately, I believe that until we can solve that issue, we will not be able to see a lot of growth. This is why a lot of activity has been limited to settlements between banks and other similar activities. The identifying question isn't as important because the institutions and customers are known, etc. It's kind of like some of those problems have been solved and what you're doing is just adding another system that everyone agrees will work, right? Things aren't too scary there, but when it comes to people who don't have bank accounts or don't have enough money in their accounts, there are some barrier questions. One question is the goal to get some of these people to use the old system? So you should notice that they always focus on people who don't have bank accounts or don't have enough money in their accounts. At first, they want to link them to digital IDs. In the future, everyone in the world will need to have a digital ID. Also, I really believe you will have a worldwide ID. And I believe that's what they want. One member of the world. Do you remember when that was the only thing people talked about at the World Economic Forum? Of course, they also say that digital ID is still stopping us from using the new banking system. In that case, I believe they are correct since they want to stop. How does the new system claim to stop all the fraud and money laundering? I don't think you could have a digital system without a digital ID either. The US House of Representatives passes a bill that will immediately sign up men between the ages of 18 and 26 for the military draft. The crime of failing to register is a felony. If you're going to be registered immediately, how could someone not be registered? But this is making a lot of people very angry right now.